In this video, we're going to show you how to use AI tools for your landing page copy creation. Let's get started. Now, there's multiple elements almost for the landing page, even a thank you page that you can create using AI. So first thing that you would always need on a landing page is a headline or some sort of hook that grabs people's attention as soon as they land on their page. The other thing you're going to need is a sub headline, again, to kind of go into a little bit more detail of what you're talking about. And again, the copy of the landing page, right? So you're going to kind of write a description of maybe if you're offering a lead magnet, maybe you're giving something away of value so that you collect your customers' information. Information can be name, email, phone number. It can go into very much detail, but pretty much the basic is name and email, or at minimum, just the email that you capture on a landing page. So all of this, again, can be created for your landing page using the AI tool that we're about to show you. Also, you can get copy written for your thank you page, because if you're giving something away for a value that's called a lead magnet, then you're going to have to deliver that item. And for that, you're going to need a thank you page, and you're going to welcome them on the thank you page, and you're going to have your links in there to say, here's, thank you for signing up for my email list, or thank you for signing up for getting emails, and here's exactly the report that I promised you, or the video I promised you. So you're going to create a thank you page for that. Again, all of this copy can be written using AI. And I'm going to show you a very simple way, the free tool actually. So let's do this. We're going to use ChatGPT. Now, it's been around now for a little bit, and a lot of people get confused, and it's still very new though. I'm going to give you exact prompts to use to start creating all the elements for your landing page. Okay, so here's the prompt. Within ChatGPT, if you don't have an account, just go create a free account. This is all the examples that you're going to see here are going to be using the free version. I'm not paying for any of it. So I'm giving you the prompt, and I'm showing you what it came up with as well. So then we're going to work through the same example throughout all the videos that you can follow along. And you could use the same prompt, change it for the product that you're promoting, and just, start creating the content, because you have to take action in order for this to work for you. So, okay, hooks and headline, right? So you're going to create a hook and a headline for your landing page. So what should your ChatGPT prompt be, right? I said, you feel free to copy and paste this within ChatGPT. I said, could you please give me 5 headline and hook ideas for my new product called AI Affiliate Marketing? Now, AI Affiliate Marketing is this product, so I just went ahead and used that. But if you're promoting a different product that, it could be a weight loss offer, it could be your own product, whatever it is, go ahead and put that in there, right? Substitute. It doesn't have to be 5 headlines. It could be 10. It could be 3, however many you want. And I always like to say please and thank you to my AI tool, because we all know that AI is going to take over the world. So I'm going to be nice to it. So all the prompts that you see in here, I always say, could you please? And I say my please and thank yous. So if you don't want to use that, that's okay. Now, I know there's been very, very lots of complicated prompts out there where people say, could you act like this? Could you be loud? Pretend to be this? Could you use those prompts? Absolutely. But here I'm showing you, you could just ask it a simple question as a conversation, just like this. Could you please give me 5 headline prompts? And it gives you the exact same answer. And I think it works perfectly fine. You don't need to complicate things. Okay, so use that. I went ahead and pasted this prompt within ChatGPT. And the picture that you see here, these are the 5 prompts that it came back with. Now, sometimes you have to keep in mind, sometimes ChatGPT has a good day, sometimes it has a bad day, just like we have good days and bad days, okay? So sometimes it gives you amazing responses, and sometimes it doesn't. And sometimes you're using the same prompt even, and sometimes, your answers that you get back from it are different, and that's okay. It's perfectly okay. All you have to do is re-enter it or open a brand new chat, okay? So here I came up with 5 different ideas, and I'm not going to read through them. Feel free to read through them. And again, if you plug in all of this prompt within ChatGPT right now, you might get different answers, and that's okay. But these were the 5 that I got. So then I took these 5 And then we went in and said, hey, now I need a sub headline. Now, in this case, if you look, it kind of gives me the headline and it gives me a hook. It gives me two different things, right? Sometimes you might just get a headline. Sometimes you might get one response. Sometimes it's a very detailed response. That's okay. If it doesn't look exactly like this, it's okay. Pick out the headline. It's still going to give you some sort of headline. So then I go into my next thing and say, I need sub headlines. So I picked one of the headlines from the last response and I said, hey, could you please give me a sub headline for this headline? I copied and pasted the headline, Unleash the Future of AI Marketing and Unleash the Future of Affiliate Marketing, AI-powered strategies to dominate the digital landscape. That's the one I liked. It was let's see, which one was it? Number 5, actually, yes. And if for some reason you don't like any 5 of them, you can hit the regenerate response at the bottom, or you can ask it to do it again and ask it to give you 10 items, 10 different headlines, and it'll do that. So you can pick the one that you like. So I picked one I like this, and I asked it to give me a sub headline. So it came up with 5 different sub headlines for me right here. Now you have your headline and you have a sub headline. Okay, so you see it. All this process can take you 5 minutes. Now we're going on to writing the landing page copy. So now my prompt's a little bit more detailed because now I'm taking the input from my past prompts and putting it in, or the output of the past prompt and making it the input for this prompt, right? So now I'm saying, hey, could you please give me sales copy for my landing page? Okay. And then this is different. So in the past, I didn't give it a tone, but now that I'm writing the copy piece, they're actually the copy for the paragraph, for the landing page. I'm gonna give it the tone that I want it to sound like. So I say keep the tone fun, informational, and exciting. So that's just the way I like to talk. Feel free to use it: fun, informational, and exciting, so that you're getting the excitement going. It's informational, so you kind of get people's attention. Like it's not just fluff, and then also fun, so that people want to stay there, right? So those are the 3 tones I use all the time for my sales copywriting, and that kind of makes it so that the response that you get is not very robotic. Otherwise, if you don't give it a tone, sometimes the responses come back very robotic, and then people can figure out that it's not human written content. So this is your differentiator right here. You give it a tone. And then I also gave it the headline and the sub headline that I picked from my last 2 prompts. Okay, so then I said my headline is, and I copied and pasted that. And I said my sub headline is from ordinary to extraordinary. And that's what it gave me from my last 2 prompts that I did. So go ahead and, if you want, copy and paste this, or plug yours in, plug your headline, and plug in your sub headline that you like into this, and change your tone if you want to change your tone, right? If you want it to sound serious, if you wanted to sound anything that you wanted to sound like, make it sound like you, and how your talking style is. So do this, plug this into ChatGPT, and then it comes back with this amazing sales page copy. Okay, it gives you the headline, it gives you the sub headline, it gives you the paragraph, it gives you a call to action. Isn't that amazing? You can either now build your landing page based off of this, or you can take this and give it to your website person. Say if you're hiring somebody to build your website or a landing page, you can give them this. A lot of times people that make websites are not copywriters. Okay, so just because they could do the technical website piece doesn't mean that they can do good marketing or copywriting. But now here's your copywriting, right? Now you don't have to hire a copywriter. Here it is. Now you got to make sure that it makes sense, make sure it reads well, make sure it connects with you. If it connects with you, it's probably going to connect with your audience that you're trying to reach. So once it does that, you can give this to your website person and say, make me a landing page with this. Or you could use this input and build your own landing page using programs like ClickFunnels, right? So how easy is this? Everything is done within, I want to say less than 5 minutes, but I've been talking. I'm trying to explain this. So even if I say if it's in less than 10 minutes, you can get all of this stuff created and then plug it in to your ClickFunnels landing page, and boom, right? You have a landing page. Like, how amazing and cool is that? Right? Now, sometimes I will tell you, I'll give this a bonus trick. that sometimes it comes back with a really long landing page copy. And sometimes we've seen the trend that the shorter the copy, the shorter the page, sometimes it converts better. So it's okay. Now, this is a trick. I sometimes go back in there and say, make it shorter, right? Can you please make it shorter, or can you please make it longer? Can you elaborate on that? Can you explain it a little bit more? That way you can control the length of the input or the output that comes out. So that is the trick there. But this came out perfectly in the first go. And if it doesn't for you, if it comes much bigger and you're like, oh my God, this is a lot of copy, then you can go back in there and say, hey, could you please make it shorter? And it comes back with something similar to this. So now you have your landing page copy done, okay, within less than 10 minutes. So what happens next? You have to do your thank you page copy, okay? So then you can copy this prompt in on ChatGPT and say, hey, could you please give me a copy from a thank you page for a product that's called AI affiliate marketing? Now, again, you're going to put in your product in there that either you're promoting or your own product. And then again, I'm going to put in the tone, because anytime I'm writing paragraphs, I want to give it tone so it doesn't sound so robotic and AI, right? So I said keep the tone fun, informational, exciting again, because that's the three that I use most of the time. So once you put that in, it comes back with a thank you page. Again, it puts it in this beautiful little format, gives you the headline, gives you the paragraph, subheadline, and then even call to action here in this case, because it says, hey, thank you for joining in, congratulations, right? And then it even gives you a call to action to make sure that you go ahead and register for community if you want. Now, if any part of this that you don't, feel like, well, I don't really need this, I don't want to include the paragraph, I'm not big fan of the way it said this, you can go in there, change that manually, but now you're not staring at a blank piece of paper or a blank screen going, what should I type, right? This cut down so much time. Okay, now you can take this copy and put it in your thank you page within ClickFunnels, and boom, your lead magnet page, completed, your thank you page completed, all within 15 minutes. That's the power of AI, and that's the power of how fast you can go if you use the AI tools properly. So this was your landing page creation. And then the next videos, we're also going to be talking about the other things. So I will see you in the next video. I'm excited and I'm looking forward to seeing your landing pages.